Let's make our picks, man. You
Let's
ready
get
for
it.
this? Let's get it.
Yeah,
Week 13. All right, we got some Thanksgiving games here. All right,
yeah.
Thursday, one of three Thursday games. We have the Lions at home against the Bears. The Lions are 10-point home favorites. Yeah, I'm not going to waste any time on this. Even though it's a divisional game, I still think that the Lions are head over heels best, one of the best team in the division, in the conference. I'm going with the Lions. Who you got?
Yeah, definitely going to Lions. Ain't a whole lot of analysts going in this, but
Nothing to really think about. You don't have to crunch any numbers on this one. No.
no, not really. Not really. We see what the Bears look like. We see what the Lions look
You know
like.
what? Look at it. Who won so many games in a decade? No.
Oh, nah. No need. No need for that.
Okay, yeah, I'm the same way.
And
Lions.
plus, we don't want to go back decades with the Lions. We don't
No,
want
we don't.
to.
It'll be bad. And we will look at what they've done over the past decade. Yeah, we
Nah,
would probably be picking the Bears over the Lions. But yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, no need to do that. All right, so I'm gonna go to the decades on this one. Cowboys
Yeah.
at home against the Giants. Cowboys are 3.5-point home favorites. I trust you know what you're talking about on here. You
Yeah,
own them.
what? You're not gonna pick the Giants? You always
No,
pick the Giants. I know you pick the Giants.
no, not with Tommy
Come on.
DeVito. No, no,
Oh,
no.
so only in Daniel Jones you trust.
And
Okay. All
Daniel
right.
Jones and
Okay.
Saquon Barkley together, I may have trusted them. But no, not with Tommy DeVito and some other guy that used to play wide receiver that's now playing running back. No,
Well, early this year, you still picked the Giants to win the game with no Saquon. So
that was
I don't
early
know
this year.
about that. Well, okay. Without that, with Danny DeVito,
Who
okay.
you getting, man? Who are
You
you
got no
picking?
choice. You know who I'm picking.
All
The
right, you
team that
have
won
no
12
silly
games in a
questions.
row. What are
You
we
know I'm
talking
not picking the Giants. Stop it, man.
about?
All right,
Uh,
Packers at home, probably the best game on Thursday. Packers are at home against the Dolphins. Packers are 3.5-point home favorites. I
mm.
don't care. I like what the Dolphins are doing. Tua is back. I'm going with the Dolphins. Who you got?
I'm going with the home team, man. I don't believe them in cold weather. I think it's gonna be a little nippy this weekend.
It is.
I don't really believe in them in cold weather. So I'm going with the Packers, home team.
Mm.
Do the
I'm go.
do.
I feel. It's just feelings over up here,
Fact.
man. Feelings over facts here. I'm going with the feelings. I'm going with the
Uh-uh.
Dolphins. Feelings over
Okay.
facts.
I feel it.
Now, I'm definitely not going with it. Feelings over facts with this one. Friday, Chiefs at home against the Raiders. I'm going with the facts here. I'm going with Chiefs. Chiefs are 12.5-point home favorites.
Mm,
This should be the game that Anthony Pierce get his walking papers. I'm going
mm.
with Chiefs. Who you got?
Yeah, might be. Even though series wise, they do play the Chiefs close, and
They
Chiefs do
do.
not blow nobody out. So I'm taking them points. I'm definitely taking them points. But yes, the
I,
Chiefs. Chiefs gonna win this
I wouldn't even do that because
game.
Gordon Minshew's out. They're going with
Oh,
yeah, he
I
broke his
didn't realize that.
collarbone. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. So
Okay,
they
never
got
mind.
Desmond Ritter as the quarterback because Aiden
Wow.
O'Connor's out with a broken thumb or something like that. So
Wow.
yeah,
Mm,
the season has. I mean, they already had two bad quarterbacks back there. Now you're
yep.
going from bad to worse with Desmond Ritter.
Mm.
So
Wow.
yeah, Raiders have no chance. I said
No,
it, no chance.
no chance, Lance.
Okay. All right. Next, Saints at home against the Rams. Rams are 2.5-point road favorites. Feelings over facts. The Saints have problems with the Rams. I mean, let's just be honest. They have problems with the Rams. The last two times we played the Rams have blown out the Saints. Um, although the Saints have made the game look respectable, let's just be honest. They made it look respectable. Rams have blown them out. Um, so I'm going with the Rams. I think the Rams really need this win. I think they're going to get the win. I think the Saints are going to revert back to thinking Derek Carr is the guy, and he's going to fail them. And
Mm.
yeah, we're going to lose this game. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams. I'm going with the Rams. Their offense look like it's back. I'm not quite sure on their defense, but their offense does look kind of crispy.
Right.
Um, so yeah, I think it'd just be too much offense for the Saints this weekend.
I think so too. I think, and the Saints, they're reeling, and the defensive back, they traded away Lattimore, and Paulson Adebo has a broken leg, so you
Mm-hmm.
got two backups. Even though I like Alante Taylor, but Alante Taylor hadn't played outside corner in years,
Mm-hmm.
and so he's more of an inside corner. So hasn't been working that well for him. Not he hasn't been bad. It's just been decent. And when you're going against Puka Nakua and Cooper Cup, yeah,
Yep.
you're going against the best of the best.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no doubt.
yeah. So, and this is typically, Taysom Hill have his fantastic game. He rushes for so many yards, have a 75-yard touchdown, and then the Saints are scaling back the next week. They're going to
Mm-hmm.
scale him back. Yeah, Kane outshine everybody else. Taysom.
Yep.
We don't like winning like that. All right, Falcons at home against the Chargers. Chargers 2.5-point road favorites. Yeah, I said the Chargers don't beat good teams; they beat bad teams. Well, I think the Falcons are a bad team. I'm convinced they're a bad team.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna mess it up. They're always gonna mess it up. I've always said they're gonna mess it up. You're gonna find a way to mess up. The game you should have won against the Panthers, you messed it up.
Right.
And there was some other team they had no business losing to. They messed it up. I want to say it was the Giants or somebody like that. No business losing to them, and they
Yeah.
did. So I believe the Chargers are going to beat them because the Chargers are going to simplify things. They run the ball a lot. They make things easy for Justin Herbert, and I think they're going to do it again here, and they're going to beat the Falcons. So I'm going with the Chargers. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers on this one. Is this 1 o'clock game or 4 o'clock game? This is 1 o'clock.
This is a 1 o'clock game.
1 o'clock game. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still going with the Chargers, but on the squeaker to
Yeah,
go back when I'm just going with the better coaching. I'm just going
Yeah,
with the better coaching.
I'm going with a better coach and going with the fact that the Falcons are going to mess it up some kind of way
Yeah. Yeah.
because that's
That's
what
what.
they do. That's what they do. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You lose
3 point
to yeah, losing to the damn Panthers. You know,
game.
clowns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Next. Wait a minute. Didn't they lose it? I thought they lost to the Panthers.
No,
Oh,
y'all lost to the Panthers, did
we lost to the Panthers. Yeah, that is. We lost to the Panthers, not the Falcons. Okay.
right.
All right. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking somebody lost to the Panthers. They had no business losing to the damn Panthers. It was
Uh-huh.
us. Okay. All right. Now mind. Anyway, I'm still going with the Chargers.
Yeah.
Bengals at home against the Steelers. Bengals are 3-point home favorites. I don't know why. I'm going with the Steelers. Good team that lost to the Browns in a snowstorm. They're going to be ready for the Bengals. I got the Steelers winning this game. Who you got?
The Bengals are at home.
The
I didn't catch
Bengals are at home.
they're at home.
Have they
I'm
played
gonna,
already?
I think so. I can't remember.
No, they have
They
not.
have not played? Okay, they have
No.
not played. I'm gonna go with the Bengals, man. This is the time of year the Bengals start usually pulling out some wins, some W's that we don't
Mm.
expect to because they look so bad early in the year. But I'm gonna think it's the divisional game. They're at home. I think they're gonna have a slight edge on the Steelers. Just be able to outscore them. Just plain be able to outscore them. Better
Well,
offense.
just the fact that the Steelers lost this game against the Browns. Just the fact they lost that, they're going to come in this game ready. That's why I got the Steelers winning this. And then the Bengals will win the last game of the season against the Steelers.
Mm, mm. I got
All
the
right.
big. I got the Bengals at home.
You got the Bengals at home. All right. We'll see. All right. Next, Vikings at home against the Cardinals. This should be a good game. Vikings are 3.5-point home favorites. I'm gonna make a bold pick here. I'm going with the Cardinals. Cardinals had a
Mm.
big loss, only scored 6 points. I think this is a get right game for the Cardinals. I don't trust the
Mm.
Vikings. Who you got?
I'm going with the Vikings. I don't trust a team to just score 6 points on the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, because Seattle Seahawks got a terrible defense. The Vikings have a good defense.
Yeah, they do.
Uh,
They got a really good defense.
so if you can't you struggling for scoring on Seattle, you're gonna have a problem on the road against the Vikings. And yeah, I want to see it. If you're gonna do it, let me see it. Maybe
I,
maybe Kyler Murray got to run around some more because he didn't run much in that
yeah, he
game.
didn't. He didn't. I think they're gonna get right. It's feelings over facts here.
Yeah. So maybe he gonna run around, but if he don't, no, I think
Okay.
he'll get smashed.
Well, we will see. All right. Next, Patriots at home against the Colts. Colts are 2.5 point road favorites. I'm going with the Patriots on this. I think
Oh
I
man,
just don't
I
trust
thought I
Richardson.
thought you were going to Colts on
I don't trust Anthony Richardson.
that. Nah, I
I don't
can't.
trust him.
I can't. There's no way I can trust Anthony Rich. He's too erratic.
He's too
He's doing
erratic.
too
Yeah.
crazy, too much crazy stuff. I can't. There's nothing he does that I trust.
Yeah.
So
It,
gotta
it,
go
and
with the
it,
Patriots.
yeah, and the fact that he only completes like 50% of his passes. It's like, come
If
on, dude.
that, I
Yeah,
think
if
it's
that.
under 50%.
It might be. He might be. And I mean, it's the short to intermediate routes that he struggles with. It's like, dude,
Yeah, yeah. And weirdly enough, those are
give me
a beautiful deep ball.
beautiful deep ball, but the gimmies he struggles with.
Struggles
Jeez.
with them. I mean, throwing screens over top of people's head. Like, come on, dog. What are you doing?
Yeah, man, just relax. Make a nice easy
Right.
throw. All right.
Speaking of tanking, you've seen your other quarterback clearly look better, but you bench him, put
Right.
Richardson back in. Ah,
Oh boy.
funny.
I don't know. Jets at home against the Seahawks. Seahawks are 2 point road favorites. I'm going with the Seahawks. I like Geno. I like what he's doing in Seattle. You're going with the Jets, right? You like Aaron Rodgers, right?
I can't go with the Jets no more. They too disappointing. I'm getting tired of saying this. And I know this one gonna be the one they finally pull out, but I can't. They just look so bad.
They look like the Jets, man.
Rogers looks old.
Yes.
Rogers looks old. You know, like the Achilles is still popped. You know what I'm saying?
They,
I,
they
I can't pick them no
they
more.
look dysfunctional to me. They look dysfunctional,
Yes,
like a
that's exactly a
dysfunctional
good
team.
word for them. Dysfunctional.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exactly a good word for them. Dysfunctional.
Right.
Yes,
So
absolutely dysfunctional. Right.
they're dysfunctional.
No,
All
I'm
right.
not going with that. I'm going with Seattle.
You
Don't
going
like
with
the
Seattle?
situation for Seattle, but I'm going with Seattle. Yeah, I can't bet on Jets no more. Nah,
Okay. All right. I know you was a big time Jets
no
fan.
mind. Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. All right. Next, Commanders at home against the Titans. This got to be a get right game for the Commanders. They're 5.5 point home favorites. This should get right game. You screw this up, you might not be making the playoffs. I'm going with the Commanders. Who you going
Five
with?
and a half point favorite. They
Five and a
five and a
half
half
point.
point favorite
Yes.
after being 10.5 point favorites and losing. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. No, we going again. Let's go, Titans.
You
Titans
going
is back.
Titans?
Levis is back. I'm going with the Titans on the
Okay.
road to bury those stinking commanders for thinking that they're going to beat the Cowboys. Bury them, Titans. Bury them. It's done. Just
Uh,
finish the season. You know how demoralized they will be if they lose to the Titans?
they lose to
This
the
is that
Titans. They're
game.
done.
And I think if you look at the history, they lose to the Titans often. I remember them playing the Titans, and I never remember them beating the Titans. I'm going with the Titans. The Titans going to beat them. They're going to beat them at home. They're
All
going to
right.
run all down the
All right.
throat.
Don't embarrass me, Commanders fans. I'm picking y'all here. Don't embarrass me. Eat the Titans. It's
Remember
terrible.
the
You lose to
Titans.
the Titans. It's like losing to the Panthers. Terrible.
Yeah.
Our coach got fired
Mm.
after losing to the Panthers. All right. Next
Uh,
slide. Jags at home against the Texans. Texans are
mm.
5 point road favorites. Yes, I'm going with the Texans. Good team. Lost last week. They better win this game. They got to win this game. I got the Texans. Who you got?
Yeah, speaking of dysfunctional, the Jaguars. Ugh,
Oh, totally dysfunctional.
so ugly. Just so
Yeah.
so ugly. Defense is terrible.
Yeah.
Uh, y'all want
Just the
some money? Put
defense?
the Oh well, the defense is the most terrible, but the offense is quite as well.
That's a
The
good one,
offense is quite
Pittman.
as well. But their defense, oh, especially their passing defense. Y'all want to
Mm-hmm.
make the extra money? Put Nico Collins in for 100 yards in the touchdown. Bank it. He's
Mm-hmm.
gonna have. He might have about 125, 130 on them.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh, the
he's gonna
receiver.
smother the receiver. Yeah, Nico
Mm.
Collins.
Okay.
Put him in for 100 yards and touchdown. Easy money, y'all. Easy money.
Mm. Okay. All right.
Mm.
Next, we got the mighty Panthers at home against the Bucks. Bucks are 6 point road favorites. I still don't believe in the Panthers. I mean, I would think they would split this series. I think this the first time they've played each other? No, it should be like the second.
I think this is the first time I think, right?
You
I
might
can't
be
remember them
right,
playing
but
before.
I just can't. I can't pull myself together to pick the Panthers in anything. I couldn't even pick them to beat us.
No,
I can't pick the Panthers. I'm
no.
sorry.
For
I,
me to
I
pick the Panthers in this, the Tampa Bay would have to have substantial injuries, and they don't.
yeah, yeah,
And
and
in
it's the
fact, they're getting Mike Evans back.
that Mike
So
Evans
he came
played
back
played
last.
last week, so he should
He
be.
played last week.
Yeah, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
going with the Bucks. I can't pick the Panthers. I just can't pull. And it's the first time they played this season, so yeah, I think the
Yeah,
Bucks are going to
yeah,
win this. Who you got?
yeah. Definitely taking the Bucks. No
Okay.
question.
Okay. Yeah, they seem to be
No
firing
question.
all cylinders. The schedule gets a little easy for them. They got the Panthers, Raiders, um, Chargers. Then they got the Cowboys. That's an easy one. And then they got the
Yep.
Panthers again and the Saints. So yeah, schedule gets
Yep.
easy for them. They may even win the division. All right.
Yeah.
This is probably the game of the week. Ravens at home against the Eagles. Ravens are 3 point home favorites. This should be a great game. I don't trust the Ravens. They seem to be shaky at times. I'm going with the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to win this game. Who you got?
It's the Eagles. It's the Eagles are just on all cylinders. I think that coach, they got that coach. That coach, he believes in records. Obviously, if you heard that little footage on the end of the when they was on the
Uh-uh.
sideline talking to Barkley in here. So
Uh-uh.
Barkley had like 159 yards rushing or something. I think they were playing the Panthers, and he had 159. He needed 5 more yards to get his all time high. I think he had 175 yards rushing or something like that. And he needed like 5 more yards for his all time high. And he was sitting on there already had benched him. And so the coach came over to him, talked to him, says, "Hey man, you're only about like 4 or 5 yards from your
Single
career
game
total,
record? Yeah.
your single career game high. If you want to go back in and get the yards." He's saying, and Saquon said, "No, I'm good. I'm good." And he's like, "You sure? I mean, if you want to go get it, you can get it. I want to see
Mm-hmm.
you get this if you want it. You know." And he said, "Nah, man, let the young boys have it." You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And I was like, "Okay, this coach wants that record." That's why I
Right.
was saying I think he's going to get that record because this coach wants the record, wants him to
Mm.
have it. You know what I'm saying? So uh, he's gonna try to put Saquon out there to get that MVP, get that record, get that
He
rushing
deserves it.
title.
Give it to
And
him.
when the running back's on the hook for that, the linemen get involved and they want to
Oh
get it
yeah.
for him too, and then the quarterback want to get it for him too. You know what I'm saying? And then overall, Saquon just a likable guy.
He
You
is.
know what I'm
He
saying?
is.
So they all going to be pushing for him to get that 2K for sure,
Right.
and they're going to
Right.
run him down his throat.
I think they're gonna do it too. And I think this is the game Saquon shines again.
Yeah,
So okay. All right,
absolutely.
next. We got the Bills at home against the struggling 49ers. The Bills are 7 point home favorites. I'm going with the Bills in Buffalo in the snow over the 49ers. Who you got?
Mm, yeah, the 49ers are reeling right
And
now. Gee,
do we even know if Purdy's going to be back?
we do not. So definitely the Bills. Definitely Bills. The
Yeah.
the 49ers are reeling right now. That quarterback looks so incompetent. Oh, he looked terrible. Ugh. How did you pick him, Shanahan? You did another Trey Lance. You
Right.
did Trey Lance. You're supposed to be the quarterback whisperer, and here you go, 2 duds.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Ugh, terrible, terrible, terrible. That quarterback they had out there was terrible last week, and
So,
you're going to blow them out if that's the quarterback again.
well, right now the report on Purdy is he did some light throwing on Monday and didn't have any issues. This is
Mm,
from ESPN. That's a report from November 25th. So
mm.
he may play. I don't care. Still gonna lose to the Bills.
Yep, I don't buy it. Light throwing is not throwing.
Not throw it. I'm not buying. I don't care if he was throwing 100%. They ain't
Mm-mm.
beating the Bills. Not in Buffalo.
No,
All
sir.
right. Lastly, Monday night game. We have the Sean Payton led Broncos, Bo Nix, and the Broncos against Jameis Winston, Sean Payton's old
Mm,
quarterback,
mm,
and the Cleveland Browns go into
mm.
is it Mile High? I don't even know what the stadium is called
I
anymore.
think they're still Mile High. I believe so.
I think it's got some company name in front of it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think
something
you're
like
right.
that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think you're right.
yeah, but the Broncos are 5 point home favorites. Yeah, I'm going with the Broncos. Sean Payton gets his 8th win with the Broncos. They steamroll Jameis. Jameis will probably say another prayer before he comes out there and then get steamrolled. Who you got?
Yeah, I have a very hard time backing Jameis and the new godly Jameis. Uh, I got a hard time backing him. I gotta go with the Broncos at home.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
I
I
know
hear
Jameis is pulling him out of his wazoo, but
you. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's probably the best quarterback the Browns have seen in a long time, and that's saying a lot.
yeah, yeah,
That tells you how bad their
and
quarterbacks have been.
yeah, that's saying a whole lot.
That's saying a whole lot. That's how bad their quarterbacks have been. So, all right, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's wrap this thing up. Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
All up.